Hello. Good morning.
Not a lot of people understand sign language. However, is that really a good thing?
Sign language is very useful as it may help us in the long run.
You can connect with those who use sign language instead of verbal communication, and some jobs offered require this skill.
Whilst researching, we came across a recent article on the BBC which discussed how sign language should be taught in schools. This caught our attention and we delved deeper into the topic.
Pfizer, an 11-year-old who is deaf, says, "If children learnt more sign, it would mean I'd try to play with them more." This could support the fact that perhaps children and maybe even adults who are deaf can have a disadvantage connecting with others.
So, would sign language perhaps be worth considering in schools? Well, I definitely think so. As already mentioned, we can communicate with those who use this method every day much more easily and no one would feel left out.
I agree. Lots of children and teens who are deaf, even adults, find life really hard when meeting new people who don't sign. It may be life-changing for them if everyone could sign from a young age.
Here are some benefits of sign language.
There are more than 800,000 deaf people in the UK alone. Imagine how many there are in the world. For many organisations and businesses, it is very important that you are familiar with this way of communicating. Lots of very good jobs require this qualification.
You may not believe it, but it is true. Sign language actually improves spelling. Research shows that children and adults who learn basic sign language, especially the sign language alphabet, can make a drastic improvement in spelling. This is because it is another tool for remembering the spelling of words and therefore remember them more.
Furthermore, it's been proven that teachers who use sign language in their classroom find better behaved students because there is a decrease in interruptions and the classroom is under control. Plus, it's quieter.
Also, you can speak with your mouth full and have full conversations in places that demand absolute silence.
Here are some opinions of people around the school. So, do you think that sign language should be taught in school?
Well, my mum's a special needs teacher and I think it'd be useful for us as pupils to learn some sign language because my mum has some pupils in the uni which are deaf and it'd be nice if we could communicate with them and I think it would just be useful to know if you ever come across somebody who is deaf.
Yes, I do think sign language should be taught in schools. It's a very important skill to have. I remember I was on a train coming from Cardiff once and somebody got on the train at Cardiff Central and I noticed that the group that she was in, I was actually communicating via sign language with her and I thought that was a really great thing to see.
Yes, I think that would be very useful because it would expand the communication between pupils that can't talk or are deaf.
Yeah, it's a very good idea because if in the future you're deaf, then you know how to speak, and then if you meet up with your friends from school, you can speak to them by using sign language.
Goodbye.